Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and or good night, depending on where you are in the world today. Welcome back to your Sunday evening's entertainment. It is, of course, our hardcore Curse of Strahd campaign. We are currently on episode 8. So, without further ado, let me hand things over to our enigmatic GM for the evening. It is, of course, Johnny Hurricane. Over to you, bud.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to... Oh, is this episode 8? Yeah? Episode 8 of our hardcore Curse of Strahd campaign. 8 out of 8. Look at that. We're just going to jump right into it, but before we do, as per usual, if you'd be kind enough to hit the like, and if you haven't subscribed, feel free to do so. And let's just jump right into our little recap here. So, start of last session, we had basically walked out of the woods, got out of the woods with the druids that you helped basically close the portal that was making the endless rotting wolves spawn. You also did identify that it was a potential spot of power, just not quite strong enough for what they were trying to do. On your way back, met up with the folks of Krezk. They were basically like, "Oh, you guys helped out with the wolves? Cool, yeah, join up, and we'll just go there together." And you went back to Vallaki with them because they were going for the festival anyways. When you got there, you met up with the Baron, and he paid you for the wolves. Also, you met his wife, and you met his son as well. His son is a fairly powerful wizard who was conveniently not at the actual festival, so wasn't able to help down the line. But yeah, you guys got your payment, and then basically it was like, all right, we got one more sort of free time to get ready for the festival. Gave a little details on how that was going to go, but you guys were like, cool, we'll help. Yeah, exactly. We'll come back tomorrow and get the more specifics on what we need to do, but until then, deuces. I think at first all of you guys went back to the tavern. Mellie would eventually head to the church, but at first you guys went there. There was some discussions, but ultimately what happened was because you guys dealt with the wolf problem. Actually, this might have been the next morning, but it doesn't matter. Elara was gifted one of the brothers who were hunting the wolves, his longbow, his lucky bow, which basically once per day. Now she's not botched since she got the thing, but we'll see. Once per day, when she botches, it switches to a critical. So it's also a +1 bow. So she got that. And there's also some discussions and chats. You met the druids' children that own the tavern. They seemed pretty intrigued by the mention of giants and the like. Also mentioned a lighthouse and the boatman and all that business. But you guys had other stuff to do. And from there, you ate your dinner. Mellie went to the church. When she got there, I believe this is when that happened, there was a doll inside of the room that looked basically as close as you can get to look like Mellie. And she just kind of like, okay. For now, whatever. And then went to bed. Everyone went to bed. No issues. Nobody was attacked on their sleep or anything like that. The next morning, Mellie asked about the doll to the father's. Somehow he figured out about the doll, and he was like, "I don't think it was the toy maker because he's a little bit too big to be sneaking around. I think I would have noticed him." So there was a little bit of a mystery on who left the doll, but Mellie had it. And then she went and met up with the group at the tavern, and I think this is actually when the bow was given, but it doesn't matter. You guys met up, ate your breakfast, and were like, all right, we got some stuff to do for the festival. And you went out, met with the Baron. The Baron was a little distressed because he was missing Isek, his right-hand man, didn't know where he was. But you guys were there to go help. He wanted you to help get the toy maker to get the ball done, so the wicker ball done, so it could be the blazing sun. And you guys were like, cool, we can go do that. You went there, and it was a little bit more than just a blazing sun. It was actually like a giant wicker man. There was also a blazing sun, but that was in the corner. Ultimately, the Baron didn't really care. He just wanted it. He's like, oh, okay, yep, that works. You guys helped him out. You did ask him about the toy, the doll, and Blinsky is the guy's name. He was basically like, I didn't make that. But he did mention that Isek was pretty talented, so maybe he was able to do it. But he is currently missing. Then you guys went back to the festival grounds. Everyone kind of got in their position. Valmir did some warm-ups to make sure that the band he was playing with wasn't a complete mistake. And then you guys one about the festival. Basically, the giant wooden man was brought in. The orb was helped up to his hands by the druids. They basically used gusts of wind to knock it up into the air. It was set on fire by an arrow from Elara. And then while the band was playing, it burned down, and Mellie used her wings and basically sliced through the thing, and fireworks everywhere. Hooray! Until the individuals that carried the Wicker Man in, Talon, you were among them. You basically were given a crown of thorns, not thorns necessarily, but that was basically a bunch of sticks put together, and all the guards that were with you, with the exception of Milievich, all got turned into these burning Wicker Men. You guys were able to get the crown off before it seared into your head. On top of that, the children that were with you guys, that were basically these flowers that were sprouting up towards the sun, quote unquote, turned out to be, well, plant monsters. I can't exactly remember this. Twig blights, which were attacking the children. The children did get a little bit of damage, but none of them ultimately died. You saved all the children. Those other guards were, of course, not able to be saved because they got turned into the Wicker Men. You beat them. And then, of course, there's a bunch of bells at the various gates, and this is where you currently find yourself. At the southern gate, the southeast gate. This is the gate you guys came in from. And when you got here, this is what you saw. Actually, there was a gate here, but basically the first turn, the Wickerman exploded and blew the gate up with an insane amount of damage. Currently, Talon, just to let you know, you are on the wall. We're here. It's 10 feet up. So basically, I was just having you use your pike to attack down. You're raging currently, but I'll let you roll your d8 when it gets back to your turn, because I don't even remember what it was. So we'll just let you do that. But if there are no other questions, we're going to get right into the battle. Two things I want to mention, because you weren't actually here, or you were muted, Zhang. The guards have 16 AC normally, but that's meant for them to have a shield. They don't have shields. They have pikes, so their AC is going to be 14. The bloodied Wicker Men, when they get into bloodied, they get multi-attack. So that's what you got to watch for. Yes. And then there was this one. Is this guy grappled? I don't remember what this is.
Was it?
See, did you fairy fire? Or I don't remember.
No, a fairy fire is me doing. Maybe the. See, I think maybe the blades were there, and he was in the radius, but he didn't.
That's right.
He didn't die. This one died.
No. That's right. So, that explained why he's missing HP. Yep. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yep. We'll do that. We'll just say it's right there.
Because I remember the blades being slightly outside of the gate, but not by far. It was supposed to try and
Yeah, because they spent most of their turn, going into the gate. Well, other than that, I am ready to start. So, Valmir, you can do your turn. I'll go turn the music on, and we can get the show on the road. Talon, if you have any questions about anything, obviously just let us know. We will fill you in.
Cool. So, as my note in the chat suggests, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Ah, yes.
And essentially it's going to get 4 of them that are essentially between Mellie and myself.
Yeah, it's okay. Yep.
So there's
deck save.
There's that. Yep.
Okay. Wickerman. Well, they are proficient in deck saves, but fail, save.
Oh my god.
Big save. This one right here will be fairy fired.
Okay, well, cool.
Yep.
That's that.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't need to do anything. I can't do anything else at the moment. So, yep, that me.
Okay. Okay, well, they're just going to keep charging on in. I'm pretty sure I had these guys hold their action until enough of them got into range, the pike guys. So I'm just going to do 3 pike attacks. 1 into each. Oh, damn. 14 is their number, so 2 of them will hit. These ones are going to get close enough to be able to actually hit. This one's going to run by you, Mellie, so you can get an attack of opportunity. Oh, this one can get up here too. That's right. He's bloodied too. 20 will hit. Talon and Valmir, you can get one as well, because Talon, you've got a ranged weapon, or reach weapon.
Was that opportunity, sorry?
Yes, opportunity attack.
Alright.
Should you wish to take one? This one's going to deftly dodge the cloud of daggers. Oh, no. Alright, that's a good start. 14's the number.
The cloud's gone, because Fairy Fire's concentration. Sorry, I should have said.
I'll just put it by you. Alright. Okay, well. Here comes the attacks. The Burning Claw is going into the guard on the left. It's wiping down. Ooh, the big old miss. The bloodied one will do the same, except times 2. Oh, yeah. Those will hit. Guards have exactly 11 HP as you watch one claw go into this guy's shoulder and he just screams before another one rakes down his face. And he is dead. These two will attack the ones in front of him. Wow. There's a lot bloodied. Oh man, I forgot that the bad guys went back to back. That's so crazy. Okay. Elara, I'm assuming this little symbol on the will-o-wisp is your hunter's mark.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Well, it's gonna try and go at you. I wish you luck.
Thanks.
Oh, missed. The other one will attempt to, get the guard. It will fry this guard. He's just dead. Drops. And I'll float over here. Okay, Elara. To you.
Well, this will-o'-the-wisp is a bit close, so all I can really do is try and smack it with the scimitar.
Go for it. Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
Wow, that does work.
Woof. Okay. Elara, as you swing into it, I think you might have actually saw this before, so I'll just remind you because I think that halberd guy attacked. They're connecting, but it's almost like you're cutting through air. You're doing out of character. They're resistant.
Awesome.
Yep. But you got it bloodied, just into bloodied.
Woo!
Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Unfortunately, no.
All right. Well, it's got with the will-o-wisp on it. We'll try to attack with its short sword. Holy shit. Okay.
Damn, son.
It's still resistant, but it actually hit. I wasn't expecting that. This one will try and take a shot at the one attacking you, Elara, with her longbow. And, 18 misses.
Oof.
Yeah. Big AC. Mellie. Decisions.
I mean, they've got that handled, so I'm just going to come over here and hit things I can reach.
Yeah, go for it. That'll hit.
Hiya. Dab me. I'm way out of bonus actions.
You love that 5.
I know. Great.
Okay. Elara will start with the pike guys by you, see if they can't kill them. Definitely not with those. The one up on the wall with you guys will also try to attack the will-o-wisp attacking the scout. Oh boy, it's not looking good. And then the two down in the bottom are gonna attack the guys in front of them. Well, that one will hit. Holy shit, okay. He's gonna make this one bloodied. And then it's to your Oh, Talon, you're not in rotation. That's what's going on here. Hang on, bud. Let me, I don't know where you went. You wanna roll initiative for me again? Well, you can go now, then. You're just going to get to go fast. Yep. I don't know if you're trying to talk, but nothing's coming through. But I know you're trying to attack that thing, so feel free. Woof. 5 will miss. Even a 12? Oh, yeah, that's your barbarian rage thing, isn't it? Yeah. I don't remember what 7 is. Oh, okay. Alright, you got difficult terrain around you there, basically, but just for your enemies. Dang, that'd have been crazy down in that little... If I'd had rolled that one when, yeah, that'd have been a nuts one. Okay. Switching over to the Tortle Druids. And they're just gonna, do their raise of sickness again, try to blast these things. Oh, didn't I crit with one last time?
I'm pretty sure you did, yeah.
Fucking insane.
It was along the lines of, they can't really do much, all they can really do is this and this, so we'll just go with this, and then you crit. Okay, well, let them do that then.
Okay. Okay, Talon's got to restart because his mic's causing issues. This guy's going to get turned. Basically, his flames will turn green, and then it'll kind of be almost like a noxious gas that this one's dead. Now, classic, I'm sure this one's going to whiff bad then. I did not expect these guys to get 2 fucking crits. Okay, well, it's going to hit at least. Ooh. Yep, that'll be enough to kill that one too. Okay, back at the top of the turn order. Valmir, would you give me a perception check before you do anything else?
Oh, okay. No, turns out no, I cannot.
No problem. You got a fight going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can't lose your hands, so go ahead.
Yeah, really distracted, apparently. Okay, so I'm not restrained by the thing because I'm not an enemy, nor am I in threat range. So
Nope.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna head over here. So that guy's dead, and that guy's dead?
Yep.
Yep, okay. I think... Yeah, I think that... I'm going to assume that the guards are cool dealing with stuff, and I'm going to Dissonant Whispers. In fact, now I'm over here, I'm going to Dissonant Whispers this thing to try and free everyone up.
Okay.
So...
Okay, wisdom. My god, you know how much dex they have? 28. Much wisdom, though. They'll get it bloodied and it'll have to run away. Which will... With the scout, and once Talon comes back, he can do it as well.
Wow.
Well, yeah, you know. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
No, that'll be me.
Okay.
You said opportunity, right?
Yes. For the record, I didn't land a shot with your pike either. So I don't know. That might not be it. but it will shimmy on by. Normally it would be stuck in your difficult terrain, but these things actually fly, so. That's it. You're done, Valmir?
Yep.
Okie dokie. Well, this one will just stay right here and keep smacking on you, but these two are going to go ahead and move on up to get, flanking. Okay. Slice and a slice. That will probably be all she wrote. Yep. That one will be dead. This one will turn around. Slice. Will be dead also. Lots of guards just start going up in flames. And this one's going to attack the turtle. Damn, it'll actually hit. Alright, and then the one trying to swipe up at you there, Mellie. 15's gonna miss, I assume.
Oh, I might have been muted. Sorry. E.
So this one's gonna get Valmir, Mellie. You've got a pretty good view. It's gonna look around, and you can almost hear a chuckle, and it mad dashes towards the houses. It looks like it's trying to start the houses on fire. Same over here, or same with this one. This one's going to dash behind. This one's going to dash in the middle. That's them. Will-O-Wisp is going to come on back. And it's going to try to kill the scout. Or attack the scout. Bzz. Oh, just enough. And now it's in front of you, Talon. Elara. Let's see if I can hit you this.
Alright.
Hey. Not very much. Talon.
Did I still have temp HP from the reaction thing? How long does that last?
If you hadn't taken any damage, then yes, you would still have had your temp HP.
Okay.
How does weapon switching work? Like, if I want to switch to my scimitar?
I would assume your scimitar is just on your belt, so even in this, I would just give it a free action. Like, if you had to dig into your bag to pull something out, it'd be a different thing, but yeah, you're good. I guess if you want to put your shield on, that'll take a bonus action. If you want to do both, basically, is what I'm getting at.
Nah, I'll just hit him with my scimitar, just because I'm not doing anything good with my pike. He looks like he's close enough, so...
Yeah, go for it. Oh my god. I don't know what's going on.
That's me, I guess.
Yep, this campaign sure seems to, like you a lot. Elara.
I suppose I'm going to try and slice this fucker.
Okay. Oh my god. Too bad it's not your bow.
Never mind.
Maybe it's just not the scimitar's game.
Nope.
Alright.
I'm fucked up worse.
Mellie.
I can only do one thing.
Unfortunately, a 13 is not enough.
Oh no.
This is 3 misses.
This is where we die.
Yep.
Alright. That's me.
Okay. So again's gonna try and help you out there, Elara. That's gonna miss. Okay. The guards are gonna do the same thing. Well, that one will hit. Still not enough to kill it. One over by you, Talon, is going to try and strike the one next to you. That is just the bad tower, apparently. And there's no other guards currently left alive, at least over here. Let's just go to the tortles, who are now in melee range. So, let's see. Do I got anything? I got Shillelagh. What's Shillelagh do?
Just turns your stick magical.
I can do a D8.
I can't remember the damage. Oh yeah, the damage die becomes a D8.
Well, they do have advantage on this one, so they'll pop them. So will this one. Whoop, that's the wrong one. Doesn't matter. Hang on. Pop, pop. Guy's gonna get bloody. He's actually almost dead. Okay, back to you there, Valmir.
Do not like this. Oh god. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to consider throwing caution to the wind. But these things are really fucking annoying. If I... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take a step onto the edge. Excuse me. I'm gonna fire a dissonant whisper over at this one.
Okay.
Well, 14 again. Happy days.
Relevant. Fail. Save. He had 5 HP. And a poof
Cool.
of smoke in front of you, Elara. The will-o-wisp is dead.
Beautiful.
And then I'm gonna head back over this way. But that's about all I can do.
Alright. These ones will start going into the houses, and you can just start... You see the smoke, the flame. They're starting it all up. Gonna try and attack into you there, Talon. Ooh, I'll actually hit you for 6. Keep your rage, I guess. And it is over to you, Talon. Could you give me a perception check this time? Oh my god, dude.
Apparently not. Jesus fuck.
Okay. 17's a much better number, but their AC is really crazy. It's 19.
Well, I'm just gonna stand here then and say, what the fuck, and flip them off.
Okay. Elara, feel free to give me a perception check as well. So after the will-o-wisp explodes, you don't have something directly in front of your face. You, a bit to the south, a good distance away, I'm talking miles, quite a few miles, you see a rather deep purple glow coming from atop the trees.
I will relay that to everyone, but I don't know what that means.
Okay. Yeah, and all you guys can basically, not even on your turns, you just look over real quick and see that there is a purple glow, Jesus, above the trees, but it is like, imagine like the distance of the windmill that it took you from the windmill to get here. So like probably about a day away. It's just very obvious now that's been pointed out. Not like an aurora borealis or anything. It's obviously something weird.
Okay.
But, yep, it is your turn.
I am going to Hunter's Mark this one.
Okay.
And... I'm gonna try and shoot it with an ice arrow.
Okay.
Wow.
It's, that's a miss.
How rude.
Indeed, the ice arrow will shatter too, just broken.
Does it? It doesn't explode damage, does it?
No, it's just broke. Unfortunately.
Oh, that's all I got. Right.
Okay. Mellie.
What is happening? I am concerned.
I think
Finally,
the game
it's
says,
useful.
TPK.
This one is blooded.
I have ideas already. Jesus, it's only bloody. Of course it is.
Yeah. Now it gets
course
to
it
attack. Now it gets to attack twice.
Great. Well, you know what? At least it's paying attention to me. I'm doing the job, just doing it badly.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yep. That's you though, right?
Yeah, until I get extra attack.
All right. Back to the scout. Only one left. It will try to shoot the one in front of you there, Talon, because why not? That one seems unfucking touchable, minus spells. And these guys are going to start running out to help the homies. But they're going to have to dash. This one's going to try to help. Again, here we go. Untouchable. That will-o-wisp will be alive for the next 15 rounds. All right. Tortles. Same song and dance. Quarterstaff. Oh. This one will be dead. Fortunately, the other one will miss. Valmir.
God damn. Okay. Well, if you can just jump down this bit here, I'm gonna. 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, the wall's only like the tower you're on is like 15 feet, so you can imagine the stairs only like 10 feet
Oh,
tall.
okay. Could I have dropped down like there last turn instead? Because I was gonna go down the steps like the long way. Is that? Oh no.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay, cool.
It's all wood and everything. It's just I didn't have a wood map.
Yeah.
So
So I'm gonna run over here, and I'm gonna try and smack this guy in the back.
Okay.
As best I can.
Go for it.
Right.
That'll hit.
Not my best hit, but a hit all the same.
Enough to kill him.
That'll do. And then I'm gonna... Hang on, 7, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm gonna scoot over there. And that'll be me.
Okay. Alright. To the wicker men. This one's going to walk over and risk the attack of opportunity to tag team on this druid here. Bop. Oh, 14's enough, actually. Oh, wait, he's got...
He's got fairy fire on him, so yeah.
He is bloodied now. So good, now I can double attack with him. Okay, 3 of these going into this druid. The burning claws rise. 2 of them will hit. 16, which will make this fella bloodied, but not dead. The 2 in the buildings, you will basically all see a bright light followed by a loud boom as the inferno begins to just get out of control on both of these buildings. But the wickermen inside are dead. This, the MVP, going in for another strike against Talon. Oh, another 6 damage. This is it. This is the one.
Or not.
Nope. Unfortunately. We're going to have to get advantage on this thing, I think. Unless you have another bonus action you wanted to do, I'm assuming.
Nope, I'm all good.
Okay, Elara.
I'm going to move my hunter's mark, I suppose, to this one.
Okay.
And try and shoot it.
All right.
With a nice arrow, hopefully.
Okay. That'll do. That one will be struck and killed. You just kind of hear the like tss of it, like, you know, being put out by your ice arrow.
Nice.
Is dead. You good where you're at, or you want to move?
I'm going to move there, but that's better.
Okay. Mellie.
Yep, just doing the same thing. Jesus.
You'll have advantage because of Valmir, and 14's the number.
Oh, thank fuck.
Incidentally, 6 is how much HP it had left, too.
Thank God.
Another one down.
Okay, what's left alive?
There is this guy up here, and the Will-O-Wisp, MVP. Untouchable.
No, they can deal with that. 10 foot down, and then... I had to remember that it was a 10-foot drop and then to go over there. Yep.
Alrighty.
There's me. She'll hop down, just, thanks, and...
You'll get a little over-exaggerated bow.
Of course. It has to be fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
The nightmare is over, Talon. The Will-O-Wisp has finally been killed. An arrow goes through it for just enough damage, and it's fucking dead. This guy's gonna run out. Alright, these guys are in play now. Well, 2 damage, but you know. Then the druids. This one's gonna heal itself, and the other one will just run over here to get advantage and smack it. And kill it. The last of your enemies have fallen. The buildings behind you, I mean, I guess there might technically be some magic you could have to like control flame or whatever it is, but in this, I don't think any of you have it. And if you don't have anything like that, they're gone. You're not going to be able to save what's going on here.
I mean, mending.
Yes, correct. How could I forget?
Just
I
spam that.
spent the entire rest of the campaign rebuilding these houses, but with mending.
Yeah. I don't have anything. The druids might?
No, they don't.
Thaumaturgy? Can't that control flames in some form?
I don't think anybody has it.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't.
From the
have
top of the steps here, I shout, "Who's got the marshmallows?"
The flames will raise. The buildings will be basically put out, or as you know, they fall. It takes about an hour for it all to go down. You don't hear the bells from the other gates, but even from here, you can see smoke deeper in the town. Clearly, more than just what you guys are seeing on fire is on fire as well. That is to say, you will have a short rest. That's about how long it'll take before you guys can actually get going back into town. So feel free to get whatever back you can.
nothing yet.
Hit die if you want, but damn. Thank God he didn't get that on a fucking level up.
Next time, Johnny. Next time.
Yeah, no doubt. Shortly after the flames do die down, and the guards that are remaining, of which there are not very many, the druid will heal itself up. Will basically start to take whatever they can. There's not really much left of their comrades. They've mostly been consumed by ash and flames, but they will start to pick up those that they can. Let's get a fresh set of rolls, huh? Complete reset. All that one shit behind us. Let's get some perception checks. The 4 are appropriate for you, Mellie. So that's the.
I was gonna say, you were saying?
I'm assuming you have other things on your mind, anyways. So.
Yeah, I'm a little focused.
Mm-hmm. Well, Talon, you got the best roll, so you'll get to see it first. Coming this direction. Actually, you have met the doctor. I don't remember if you were actually here for that session. But the doctor will be coming down with a cart. It looks like an actual caravan cart coming your guys' direction. The rest of you will see it basically right after Talon does. Well, except for you, Mellie. But and then I thought I had a handout for the cart. Let me see if I do. I believe it is this.
I think we saw it, yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Alright, there it is. Just a reminder. And the doctor will roll up and basically be looking over the scene. And there's not really much doctoring to be done here. But he'll offer to the guards, if they want to put the remains on the back of the cart, he'll, bring them into town. And then he basically looks at you guys and kind of gives you an update. Says, there were losses at the north and west gate as well as some buildings lost. But it seems we've contained it now. The Baron would like to speak with you at your earliest convenience, but it's also been a very long evening, so if you wish to rest, the inn is still standing.
Oh, thank goodness. But before we go anywhere, what make you of that over there? And he'll point to the purple stuff.
Which, yeah, by the way, even in this hour long, it has not dissipated. And he'll kind of peek out the gates and, the broken gate. And he'll just kind of curious. And then he'll walk back and just kind of shrug and be like, not sure.
It's just such an odd place. I just thought maybe if it was perhaps something that was more commonly known about, that we who are new to these lands perhaps were just unaware of. But I cannot say I have seen anything of its like before.
The doctor shrugs. He says, to my knowledge, there are no purple lights in the sky. Generally. Then again, also kind of points around and says, generally, this doesn't happen either, so.
Well, there seem to be sufficient guards left to man the post. I suppose we could be on our way?
Sure. Oh, I
Yeah.
feel really bad about this.
We've done what we could. For our part, only 2 buildings and some lives being lost in their duty to save the town. This is not all bad. Also, consider we saved all of those children. I think on the balance, things could have been significantly worse, and we deserve a drink.
If you'd like.
A drink it is. To the inn. As you guys are walking through the village, you can see more signs of the fire actually got pretty deep in a couple of spots, but best you can tell, everyone was already evacuated. Most people were at the festival, after all. You do walk by one of the houses, and you basically see it almost looks like half the house has been frozen over. It would appear that Victor has assisted in helping that one out with his cone of cold. But of course, the Baron's house has been spared. So, huzzah!
Suspicious.
But to the inn, you will go. Actually, the doctor will go with you to the inn, but obviously he's going to be a little bit busy tonight. So, unless you got any questions for him or anything, he's going to bid you adieu and suggest you get some rest. He's going to go. He'll be at the stockyard, basically. That's sort of a makeshift triage area right now. Because they needed some room, and, well, those who aren't drinking are probably just going to be at the church this evening. So, let me get you over to the... There you go. The brothers will be chilling as per usual. Danica will be here, as will her kids, but the rest of the druids would appear to be, or the family and the druids and whoever else is normally in here are not here currently. But Danica will smile. She looks a little weary as well, but she'll smile as she sees all of you make it back and be like, "Oh, thank goodness! I'm relieved to see that all of you made it out in one piece."
Yeah.
She will pour you a drink, Talon, as soon as you sit down.
Hell yeah.
Make it 2 drinks, please.
She will just hand you a bottle. And she will offer basically anybody who wants it. All they really have is the wine, the same wine, but hey, if you want to get drunk, it works.
I think food is the way to go.
Yeah. She will make you some food as well. The brothers had caught. Let's see. We'll say they got some rabbit. There's some rabbit stew. Since they could go out and didn't have to worry about wolves for once. Yes, you guys can definitely eat, definitely drink. But throughout the evening, there will basically be people that come and go. Most of them getting food. No one really seems to need any help. It seems like the help spots have been pointed out as like the stockyard and the church. And then people will come here to get some eats, basically. And every now and then a guard will pop in for a drink after a shift. But the rest of the evening will mostly be uneventful. Unless there's anything you guys want to do.
I would like to quickly go to the Fletcher and get some more fucking arrows.
Yeah, you can go to you want to go tonight, or you wait until the morning?
I'll go tonight if it's open.
I mean, it's safe. Everyone's awake at the very least, right? Currently. So yeah, you can stop there. I can give you like 20 arrows for 10 gold.
Perfect.
Yep. You already have a quiver, right? So yeah, I'll just hand you that.
Yep.
Give you a nod, say good luck. You'll have 20 arrows. Anybody else got anything they want to do?
I'm quite happy to eat, drink, and then collapse. I'm a little bit tapped.
Yep. Okie dokie.
Yeah, she's just gonna go to bed.
Alrighty. Talon, you crash into?
After I smash this bottle of wine, yeah.
Okay. Smash, sleep. Rest for the evening. When you awaken, you will feel a smidge stronger. You guys can be level 5.
Wow.
Indeed, I didn't want to hype you up or anything, that's why I didn't tell you. But I'm going to use the bathroom real quick as well. I think for most of it, it's just going to be multi-attack and HP, so fuck off. Are you kidding me? I thought I got rid of that.
Good job.
See, it's like, yeah, okay, you miss all those attacks, but you've got like 9,000 HP, so...
It's alright, I'll roll low for you. Or
Please,
not.
use. I'm never going to kill you guys. How's the hardcore campaign the one where you guys are the best stats? That's what I'm wondering. That's crazy. I'll be right back.
Damn.
Sitting
He's
nice,
so
healthy
angry.
64 HP. It's very nice.
I mean, I need health. I've only got 13 AC. But, oh my. Right. I'll be right back and then I'm gonna bump my stuff.
Ooh, I also get fast movement, so 10 more movement speed.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Elara, are you back?
Yeah, I nearly fucking killed Zang on the way downstairs.
We are level 5 now, so if you want to roll your HP.
What? Oh wow!
Good Lord.
Everyone got good HP.
The paladin rolled the worst. That's insane.
I don't even know what I'm doing at level 5. Excuse me.
Yeah, you get level 2 spells or level 3 now?
Might be level 3.
Yeah. I think Mellie might now get level 2, or did you already have 2?
I have level 2s now.
Yeah.
I'm
Which
hitting
is-
twice and moving quick.
Yep. Now you guys can miss twice in a row instead of just once.
Oh, I get second level spells.
That's right, you do too. Yep, I totally forgot.
Oh, my bardic inspiration bumps up a bit. I get level 3 spells.
Right.
And I get font of inspiration. Hey, short rests. Woo! Inspiration.
Yes, that's very useful. That's a game changer for the bard, legit.
Yeah.
When you pair that up with a fighter who gets literally all their shit, it feels like, back on a short rest, it gets insane.
And we all get a proficiency bonus bump.
Yep. Yeah, I was like, all right, you know what? I was thinking about it. I was like, it seems quick, but at the same time, I threw a lot at you that time, and you guys handled it, so.
There's 2 related but chunky combats.
Yep. You saved the town. Plus, future events, you're going to need to be level 5.
Oh no.
With your insane HPs.
You killed me once. I decided I wasn't going to die again.
Yeah, I guess so. And when everyone's got all their level 5 stuff and they're good to go, I'm ready to get back going, so just let me know.
I'm all set.
I'm just picking my spells.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
I'm ready whenever.
Mellie, you sleeping at
carry
the
on,
church?
yeah.
Yes, as usual.
Okay. So, when you wake up, just give me an insight check, yeah. Just get a general feel for the area.
Vibe check.
Regardless of what you roll, something feels off.
Vibe check, sir.
You are okay. I want to put this. You are sensing dread, but you're not feeling dread. Does that make sense? Like you feel it out there. There's like a lot of dread outside of
There's
your
a lot of
doorway.
tension around,
Yes.
but it's not directly me. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
Gibbs up, zoobity bopping my way out of this room, I guess.
Okay. You open the door, and you will see basically, as you look to the left, you see Father Lucian up at his pew, and then to the right would be where the doors are. The doors are open, and as you look left, you can see the father. His eyes are open, he looks terrified. But when you look towards the door, it just looks like the door is open. You don't see anything.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I guess I should give me a perception check. I shouldn't say you don't. Let's see first.
Well, the likelihood is very
There we go. Yeah, you don't see anything, but just to be fair, you never know, right?
Mhm.
So basically, you look towards the father, you look back towards the door, then you look towards the father, and the father looks to you, and now it almost looks like he's afraid of you.
The hell?
Yeah, he's kind of like doing that, like backing up thing, like.
She like tilts her head and kind of just looks at him like, Father, is everything alright?
He's gonna look you just dead in the eyes and be like, "Are you friends with that devil?"
I have no idea what.
He's gonna point to the door. He's gonna say, "There's something outside waiting for you."
Huh? She's just looking confused as shit. So if he has any doubt, she's lost as fuck.
Yeah, that's fair. You've been really good to this place too. So he'll kind of sigh and he'll be like, he was here. He walked right in.
He?
Lord Strahd.
Huh?
Bones didn't do anything.
Huh.
He left you something. It's on the stoop.
Oh. Okay. Wow, okay, this is a new development on many levels. Hold on. She actually just like sits down for a second and is just thinking and has completely blacked out on there's something out there for you. Then eventually she'll, oh, no, right, yep, and she'll step out.
The only thing that stands out would appear to be a letter with what basically looks like the wax seal of a raven.
Mm-hmm.
It's sealed, and it says on the front, "To my new friend."
Oh, that explains the friend question.
Yep.
She just goes, oh. No, I've not actually met him, so.
He'll nod and basically be like, "You don't know what it is, but he knows you're here."
Apparently so. She's sitting there debating, like, should I open this now or should I wait?
What do you think?
And then she's gonna go, I mean, it's to me.
To
And
my
just
new
open it.
friend. Yeah.
Yeah, she'll open it.
Okay, lovely. So you will do that, and then we move over to the rest of the group who have a similar situation. As you all go downstairs, basically in similar spots to where you sat at the bar last night. Danica will have the look of terrified, like she'll be frightened, and you will each have a letter with a similar seal that says "To my new friend." Basically, where each of you sat, and when you got the three of you come down, Danica's going to point to those and be like, "Do not open those in here."
Oh, great. I don't like it.
You guys gonna take the letters, or
Okay. Who left them here?
so your eyes go wide, and even the brothers almost kind of they kind of got their heads down, just like don't look, don't want to be called on type situation. And there's almost venom in her voice, and she says, "He was here, Lord of the land."
Oh no.
I wonder why he thinks we're friends. I've never even met the guy.
Don't you not take that for... He's just trying to bait you into something.
I pick up my note off the table and start walking outside, muttering to myself, maybe he knows where my wife is.
Okay.
I will.
Can anyone detect magic?
Oh. I can ritually identify, but apart from that, nope.
You gonna try to identify it? Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna walk outside and I'll get this out of your sight immediately. I'm sorry for any inconvenience been caused on or as a result of my being here. I assure you, I have had no knowledge of this prior.
Yeah.
She'll just shake her head and be like, just get it out of here.
Of course. And he'll step outside.
Lara would do the same.
Lovely. I'm assuming you'll all open it outside?
Yeah.
Open the letters, and you will all receive literally the same thing. It'll say, "My friends, know that it is I who have brought you to this land, my home, and know that I alone can release you from it. I bid you dine at my castle so that we can meet in civilized surroundings. Your passage here will be a safe one, and I await your arrival. Your host, Strahd von Zarovich." And the date will be tomorrow evening, which will give Elara enough time to get her dress. So,
Oh god.
Valmir, there will be a PS on yours. Bring your loot.
Oh god. Okay.
At least I'm gonna be all fancy for it.
Ooh, you got a specialty bonus? Look at you.
Oh yeah, miss, I've got my own doll. Uh-huh.
Look, I don't know if that's a problem in character, but out of character, I'm fucking panicking.
You'll all read that. I'll just say, Mellie, you're doing it on your way to meet up with the group anyways. Roughly about the time everyone finishes reading, you guys will all be able to look at each other and be like, what the fuck?
Mellie rocks up just beaming. Hey guys, check this out.
Valmir will just wave his own letter.
Oh.
Yep, same.
Perfect. See, that works out.
At least my dress will be ready for it.
That's right. I almost forgot about that.
If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna do it fabulous.
We'll be fine. Maybe.
We'll be fine. When was the last time you went into Barovia Castle Ravenloft and came out unscathed? Really?
Well, actually, Zeng's campaign.
Okay.
We got in and out mostly fine. I think the monk took damage because we made him drink poison.
Well, poisons tend to do that, yeah.
Who ended up in the jar? I can't remember.
Oh, God. One of the... one we do not speak of.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
And hi, Sass.
Yes. But... that's the one that ended up in the jar.
I should also mention in the note, basically, it says that a carriage will be at the gate for you guys tomorrow afternoon, we'll say. So you have to be back by tomorrow afternoon. Otherwise, you're not going to make it. You can't walk there in that amount of time, so. But until then, I mean, you kind of got the free time to yourself. You could, of course, not go if...
I mean, we're supposed to go and see the Baron first as well, aren't we, today?
Mm-hmm.
Get my dress, see the Baron, go see some scary dude.
Gonna be fine.
But you're his friend.
Question is, how do I get my bow to still be on me and not make me look weird with the dress? I suppose I could have a cloak on and have it like in between, I suppose.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna have to get you like a collapsible one where you hit a button and it just like gets out for you, and it's like, ha. But yeah.
Or it's like, you know, the cloaks they used when they wore dresses so they don't get cold? Just have it in between there.
There you go. All right, so the dress will actually be done tomorrow morning because that'll be day 5. Today, outside of meeting the Baron, I don't know if we have much to do. I guess you could chat at the kids if you're interested in go seeing the lighthouse, but other than that, really only got the Baron, so. You guys want to head back to the Baron's house?
Yeah, we were supposed to be there at earliest convenience.
Yeah.
That might be after we visit Strahd, though. You never know.
That's true. Or your earliest convenience is whenever you are free. But you guys can roll up to the house. As I said, it was basically unscathed. The Baron's actually out in front, and he's currently talking to Dr. Rudolph. Right about the time you roll up, the doctor says, looks about 30 dead total. And the Baron just shakes his head. What a waste. And he looks to Rudolph and he says, do you know if Isek was among them? And the doctor just shrugs. He says, I didn't notice. Basically, the Baron will thank him and see that you guys are rolling up and advise that the doctor gets some sleep. He will turn to you as Dr. Rudolph will give you all a nod and start working his way back towards town. As the Baron looks to you guys and say, that was not really what I had in mind. But I do want to thank you all for your assistance. I don't know how much damage the town would have taken. I know it seems rough, but it could have been much worse, so I'm very grateful. And you always have a place to stay in Vallaki, should you need it. Though we are going to have to do some repairs. He looks visibly nervous as he kind of paces back and forth on his steps, and he says, you saw the light, didn't you? Purple one?
Oh, good. Glad we're not the only ones.
Oh, that wasn't part of the festivities either.
No. It's from a washed out village down south. The necromancers used to live there. Still cursed. I don't know if they were connected to what happened last night, but... well... we can't really risk it happening again, so... until the light is investigated, I'm gonna go ahead and call a halt to all the festivals. Can't risk children being eaten by plants or my citizens being burned alive, so. Should you, of course, want to go investigate the light, I can reward you. I don't have much in the way of gold, but we do have a few treasures in the armory. I could gift you with one of those.
Oh, I'm sure we could add it to Mellie's list. Incidentally, it has certainly been my experience that festivals and the like generally seem to increase with increase. What's the words? increase with the entertainment of it, the longer they are apart. Almost as like the absence makes people look forward to them more, builds anticipation, and whatnot.
That's what you're looking for.
So do not be too concerned if you have to put them off for a few weeks, perhaps.
Well, not. Yeah, I suppose that's true. We're gonna be pretty busy fixing things up, anyways.
Did you do something? Did you turn it off?
But just keep it in mind when you're, have some downtime if you want to go investigate. I'm not gonna say it's not dangerous. I'm not sending any of the militia there, but other than that, I believe I'm going to get to work today. If you have any questions or if you want to help out, I can certainly point in various directions for your assistance.
Speaking of militia,
Mm-hmm.
has your right-hand man turned up? He was notably absent at the festival.
No, he has not. But he looks at you all and he says, "You came from the village of Barovia, right?"
Well, that direction, yes. Originally different lands, but we entered this place through there, yes.
You came with the Burgermeister. Ismark?
Ismark and his sister, yes.
Those two are missing as well.
Oh.
He shrugs and he says, "I don't think they plan to stay, but I thought they'd at least stay for the festival, mayor to mayor kind of thing, but
I would have expected them at least to have made it known that they were departing. Especially the sister. I like to think I made an impression, but that does concern me."
He nods and he says, Well, Rudolph was helping the brother with headaches while he was here, but it says he hasn't seen him for the last couple of days, so I don't know. The last time you guys saw them, I believe, was the night before the festival?
Yeah, in the tavern.
Yep. But he'll strike said, we should also consider the possibility that some of the bodies got turned to ash. So it's possible they just are dead. Or that they already went to Krezk, I don't know.
True. Well, we can... How do you all feel about that? Perhaps we could look into that situation.
I suppose that's fine.
I mean, we do have time to kill before we are expected at the castle.
We don't have much else going on today, so we might as well do something with our time.
Okay.
The Baron will nod and say, "Well, if you need my help with anything, just let me know, but, I mean, at this point, you have about as much access to the city as I do, since everything is damaged, so you have my blessing to investigate wherever you need to."
Oh. Well, thank you. It's always helpful to have the authority of the authority here when investigating matters, I've found. But we will certainly let you know should we discover anything or indeed need any assistance. But I'm happy to leave you to deal with matters of state. The bigger picture stuff, if you will.
He'll nod. I'm like, yes, that sounds good to me. Good luck in your investigation. And he'll head back inside. Where do you guys want to go?
In Barovia, nowhere.
Well, the last place we saw them was the inn, so it would make sense to start there.
Sure.
I think.
Yeah, you can head back to the inn. And it is early in the morning, so basically Danica will see you all come back in after the whole letter debacle and kind of look you up and down and be like, everything all right?
Yep.
Well, potentially, it's gonna be like, well, no, everything is not okay.
But it will be.
Oh, I'm sure.
The faster you put into the world that something will be fine, the sooner you can make it fine.
I want to kill your character so bad.
Well, it's like,
Is she too peppy? Is she getting on your nerves?
well,
I was just like, how much could a blight do right now? Is what I was.
Despite,
I mean, you could probably kill me. What is it? A lot.
8d8, I think.
it is a
Oh,
lot.
Yeah, you can kill me. Yeah, you could get me with that, I think.
Despite my companion's overly sunny disposition, it would appear that some of the people that we travelled here with have gone missing, as well as the head of the town guard. I'm not sure if that's connected or if they are completely separate issues, but I feel that it would be wrong. It wouldn't be wrong of me to assume that the companions we came here with would have not said goodbye had they planned on leaving. And they were noticeably absent at the festival as well. This being the last place they were seen. Perhaps you may have some insights into their whereabouts?
So kind of scratch your head and be like, oh, yeah, I guess I got so caught up I didn't even think about it. I haven't seen them. A couple of them, I guess it would have been last night or today. Or at all yesterday. So yeah, they weren't. She thinks for a minute. And she says, I don't even know if they came back down.
Well, that was going to be my next question. How long did they pay for their rooms for?
Oh, the Baron covers them. Courtesy.
Oh.
Yes, they have a tab.
Well, may we check their rooms?
Yeah. Oh, yes. She'll hold a and basically a key. They both have their own room. Nothing can shake my optimistic attitude. Yay! Let's find out. But she'll hand you 2 keys, and then she'll basically say that you guys had seen their rooms are right across from your rooms, basically. So you know where theirs are.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Upstairs we go.
Absolutely.
Yep.
You head upstairs, and they're basically pretty small rooms that can fit like a bed, a chest, and like a chair. You know what I mean? Like a closet. There's not fancy, but it's just a spot for you to sleep and whatever. But which room do you want to check first, Isek or Arena? Not Isek, Ismark. Fucking eyes. Arena, Ismark, Isek.
Ismark?
Okay. You open up the room that Ismark was staying in, and I'll assume you're just going to open the door.
I'm gonna check the door before I open it.
Okay, you can give me a perception or investigation or whatever. Yeah, no traps or anything like that. You twist the knob, open the door, and inside, the bed is made, but there's nobody inside. But Ismark's sword and his shield are on the table. And there's also a chest in front of the bed, but you all have chests in front of your bed, so assumedly his personal belongings are in there, but nobody is in there. And no, obvious signs of a struggle or anything like that.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. Yep. Any signs of anything going in or out the window?
Oh, you got 23 on your perception. So it looks like the inside, it's locked. And it's also got one of those sticks to prevent it from being opened. So doesn't look like it. You guys want to check the other room?
Yes.
Is there anything under the bed?
Sure. You look under the bed, and there would appear to be, I don't even know how you put it. It's basically a cloth sack, and inside of it, it looks like basically Ismark's fancy clothes.
Okay.
Other than that, nothing.
Suspicious.
Scampering to other room.
Yep, you go to the other room, open it up. You open this one up, and oh boy, looks like a whirlwind went off in here. Something went down here. First off, there is blood on the floor. There's no bodies. Nobody's inside, anything like that. Bed's a mess. The window's not broken, but it is it's got a basically wood thing under it holding it up. Table's knocked over. Something obviously went down in here.
Found it. Or found something.
Alright, time to do some investigating.
Sure.
Good luck. This isn't my area of expertise.
Apparently not mine.
Gonna say, big guy.
Yeah. You got your sick perception, Elara. Talon's gonna get the investigation here. Yeah, you kind of look around. The window, you actually realize that the lock on the window, it looks like it could be locked, but after testing, all you have to do is lift up, and it just basically, with no fucking sound, you can open it. Obviously, whoever got in came in through the fucking window. Most likely, Ismark and Arena were just chatting with each other, and then the guy got in. How you got in without being seen, you're not entirely sure. Scuffle ensued. Blood, not entirely sure is who, but Arena and Ismark are not here, so they had to have been taken out the window somehow. Basically, this window would connect to the back of the inn, which leads sort of down an alley. So it's not the front of the building, but the back of the building. I'm assuming you're going to tell everyone that, Talon.
Yeah, I look around oh, it's not obvious to you guys? I thought you seen me open the window and it was very silent. I'm sorry. They obviously got in and out the window here and snuck down the alleyway at some point.
Then to the alley.
It's no, You said there's no bodies here. Is there blood out the
There is
window?
blood. No, it's not. It's basically like on the floor and a little bit on the sheets, but it's old. It's dried.
Is there anything under the bed?
There is a sack, but if Arena had her fancy clothes inside of there, they're not in there anymore.
Okay.
We have to imagine that if someone made it out of here and was strong enough to carry 2 people, they would have made an impression in the alley below. Or there was more than one culprit.
Climbing out the window I go.
Okay. If you're trying to climb out the window and down, I'll either need an athletics or an acrobatics, or you can take the stairs and go around if you want.
Suppose I'll take the stairs and go.
Okay.
Probably a better idea.
There's always a chance you could fall and break your neck.
This is true. The way I'm rolling, the stairs might be the good option.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys take the stairs, wrap around to the back, and it's difficult. Okay, all right, before I say that, y'all can give me investigation checks to kind of look around, see if you see anything that stands out. Double 18s. Here we go. Ooh, Valmir. Look at that,
Damn.
coming in with the 23, Mr. Investigation.
Somebody going in and out a window. He's probably accustomed.
Indeed.
I love that I heard the chuckle in the distance.
So there is a slight problem as you guys get back here. There's just been so much ash and soot that's happened over the last day that there's like any type of trail or track, unless it happened, after the fire, would have been basically it's gone. You can't find anything like that. Valmir, and only Valmir, in the ash, in the soot, you will find a doll very similar to the one that Mellie has, except it looks remarkably like Irina.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh, Mellie, look.
Oh, Arena had one too. That's neat.
You are, It seems that you both have the same Oh. Maybe they're
What's
just, maybe they were just hedging their bets.
You were gonna say something.
Just, you're not the only one with a secret admirer, it would seem.
Well, I mean, good for her. Not great that she's missing at the moment, but good for her.
Love finds a way, I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a good way to look at it.
did,
I'm hurting myself.
Yeah.
I'm causing myself physical distress.
did Blinsky not say that Isek was quite skilled with these?
Yes, and we couldn't find him yet.
Where does he live?
Blinsky or Isek?
Isaac.
Isaac.
Don't know. I don't know if you have been told. The mayor.
I was gonna say, I know the answer.
Yeah,
but I
we
don't
know the
Right,
answer.
I don't
yeah.
think you've been told. You know that. Yeah, I mean, you could literally just go into the fucking bar and ask, right?
Yeah,
It's
that was
not-
my next plan.
Yeah, so.
So, I mean, you're right. He does stay at the Baron's house. He is basically an adopted son of the Baron. Is what Danica will explain to you guys.
And even they haven't like 2 days now.
Perhaps it's worth going and seeing if we can do a little digging there.
Sure.
I mean, we have a day to kill, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay. Back to the Burgermeister's house.
Man, we're getting a lot of walking today.
You guys are getting your fucking steps. All right, your tokens might not have the normal. Your right HP. I'll just go ahead and say the Baron is basically getting ready to leave as you guys are showing up, and he'll look at you guys and be like, "Oh, hello again.
Hi.
How's the investigation going?"
It's maybe odd. Actually, gonna need to check Isek's room.
He'll raise an eyebrow and be like, okay, all right, I told you you'd have access to what you needed. Okay.
There's a lot of moving pieces.
Yeah,
Just out of curiosity, has he ever made you a doll?
doll.
Look, like this. And he'll show the arena doll.
Am I tripping? Is passive insight a thing now?
Passive perception, passive investigation.
Okay, what's everyone's passive perception then?
16.
Okay. I gotta roll something then. Hang on. And Elara, yours is 16. All right.
Yep.
Okay. He'll sigh and be like, yes, Isek loves to make his dolls. No, he's never made one of me, but I have seen him made some rather lifelike ones before. I find it better than my son Victor's skeleton cats, I'll say that much.
I mean, no offense, but that sets the bar pretty low.
Yes, well,
Is this the kind of quality he's usually up to?
And she'll pull hers.
he'll... That arm of his, that thing that grows out of him, it's taken a life of its own. It's made him a master craftsman, but it affects his mind. He doesn't see things the way he used to. So yes, he can make dolls like that. But I like to keep him distracted and avoid making the dolls. Wouldn't want to put old Blinsky out of business. But he does gesture and he's like, come, follow me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So put it back in the bag.
I'll just copy you guys and paste you on up there.
Yes.
Second.
Oh, there went my neck.
There you guys go. Move yourselves around. I'll give you a little. The mayor's here with you, but I'm not fitting him in here. Let me give you what the room is real quick. You guys do go up just basically the first flight of stairs. There's another flight that goes up to the attic, but you guys cross by. And the mayor says, my office is on the other side, or the Baron. And he points to the door there, but then he points to Isek's door and he opens it up. And it says, dolls. This room is full of pretty little dolls with powder white skin and auburn hair. So basically, you guys are already at this point. So when you get in, most of these dolls, actually, I'm going to go ahead and say all of these dolls look like Arena. The only odd one out is, of course, the one that you have, Mellie. Every single one of these, and I'm like, you see the shelves on the beds. We're talking, and like you can see the Baron's eyes go kind of wide, and he says, "Oh wow." He clearly did not know that it was like this. Yeah, so it's like on top of the bed, on top of the chest, all over the shelves. They all look like Arena, basically.
I would like to have a look at these dolls, even though dolls creep me the fuck out.
Sure, yeah, you can look at them all, and basically, like, some of them are very clearly more his first works, sort of. You can tell they're a little bit more rough. But after 4 or 5 of them, he seems to find a knack in just pumping these fuckers out. Probably 1 or 2 a day. We're talking like 50 of these things in here.
Wow. Not that I wish to cause too much alarm, but it would seem that the subject of what's the subject? The muse by which Isek has used to create all of these has gone missing as well.
Also her brother.
And her brother, yes.
Hold on. Really no battle
God
music.
damn.
Yeah. The Barons, you've seen too much.
Yeah. The dolls all come to life. Oh my god.
Here we go.
So your passive perception was a 16. He rolled basically a deception check earlier. Against it, I rolled it on my end. He got a 17. He's got +2 it. None of you guys noticed this, but now that he's seen this much, he's basically just like, that's the woman he's talking about. He nods and he says, you have to find him. I don't know what he's going to do to her.
Huh. Well, where would he go? I mean,
The Dusk Elves. Northeast. They have a small camp there. Enemies of Strahd. We don't do business with them.
Sorry, you said they're enemies of Strahd.
He kind of shakes his head and be like, they joined in the pointless attack on Castle Ravenloft, and they paid dearly.
They are. You said they were out. I missed the direction. You said they were out to the west?
Northwest.
Hmm.
A few hours away. They sit at the edge of the fog. Northeast, my apologies.
I was gonna say, I thought you said northeast. But...
Northeast, yep. Northwest is Vistani. Northeast is
Southwest
the Dusk
Vistani.
South. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, guys, goddamn maps.
You
I have the mental map.
Yeah, I've looked at that map so long.
Which is crazy. I haven't used it at all. You guys haven't seen it, and you still you just have it memorized.
I just have it saved in my head forever.
Yeah.
Well, Northwest is Krezk, right? Or Krezk.
Yeah, Krezk, yep. Nice call, yeah.
I could have shut up about that now. What sort of time of day is it? Like morning still?
Yeah, like 10 a.m.
You think they're close enough that we could get there and back in an afternoon? You said a couple of hours.
You give yourself 3 hours there, 3 hours back, so you need about 6 hours travel time. So you should be all right.
Oh,
Well, that's easy. We're fine.
yeah. We don't even have to worry about traversing through the gates. I'm so sorry. That might be too soon.
I will take that as when I insulted artists, so we are even. So
I respect that. Well, let us be out of your business.
He will kind of stop you guys real quick and be like, the Dusk Elves, they're pretty protective of their land, their area. Just be careful.
It's okay. I'm really good at talking to people.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, fair enough.
She's not wrong. But we should leave if we're to get back in time.
Yep, going, and she's already skipping out the door.
Okay. All right.
Happy little bean.
I'll move you guys to the Vallaki map real quick. And you guys can basically just head on out and start working your way to the Dusk Elves. So, this is a route you guys haven't taken before, but the road is obviously the fucking road. You guys will be able to travel. You'll have some woods on the left and right of you, and of course the fog hanging at your feet for most of the trip, but there's not any issues or anything along the path. When you basically get to sort of a fork that leads a little bit deeper, almost into the hills, you will start to... You know what? This time I'll need insight checks from everyone again. Let's see what you start to feel.
Vibe check.
Mm-hmm. Elara, this is woods, so I'm going to give you advantage because it's kind of like your natural area. So,
Thank you.
yeah, all you guys will basically all feel like you're being watched, first off. Mellie, how appropriate. Someone's eyes are just burrowing into you. That's what it feels like.
Oh, I have a friend.
You guys can give me, perception checks to kind of see if you can see anybody actually looking your way.
Nope. It is all encompassing.
Talon.
There we go.
Talon, it's even with your nat 20, it's hard to pinpoint exactly where they are. It's almost like they're out of the corner of your eye. Every time you kind of start to look towards them, but it's very clearly the elves. The woods seem to be their ally, so to speak, and they're using it to confuse you, basically, so you can't quite get a direct look at them. Is the best way to put it. But they are not attacking you or anything. They are just observing. Creepily observing, I guess.
No, they're just shy.
I relay that information to the group, and I also put my shield on just as a precaution.
Fair.
Yep, that is fair. As you guys walk probably another 10, 15 minutes, a little bit on edge, you will get okay, maybe not Mellie, right? Of course. Let me not forget
She's too
that.
stupid to be afraid.
Yep. Yeah, she'll be all right, no problem. These guys are all friends.
They're just shy. They've been through trauma. It happens.
Lara's just calm.
I love it.
Okay, yeah, sure. So you guys will eventually stumble upon sort of like, not necessarily the Vistani campers. They had like caravans. These are more of like nomadic tent type of deals, so to speak. Right, basically almost at a wall of mist is the best way to put it. Like that. This is the point where if you try to go beyond, something bad will probably happen to you, type of deal. But as you guys roll up, you don't really have a great Dusk Elf picture, but hang on. Of course, he doesn't have his freaking ears. Here's a good general idea of them. So Dusk Elves are sort of more of like, at least in my world, they're a bit more of like tanned elves. These, I know all the freaking Barovian pictures are blue, but this individual will walk up to you guys first. And the first thing you all notice is that while elves generally have pointy ears, these ones have clearly been clipped off. They have been mutilated. And as you are looking around the camp, you see that none of the elves, none of them have their points anymore. They've all been removed. But this man will walk up to you and he'll hold out a hand basically to stop you from going any further. And he'll say, "Who are you and what is your business here?"
was gonna say, Mellie looks at Valmir like, "Are you gonna start? Am I gonna start?"
I was like, we are
Here's the shitty one.
both of us, both the charisma people, right?
Yes, but mine is trash.
Oh, okay.
The only reason I get lucky on charisma rolls is because of Emissary of Peace.
Yup, +5. Yup.
Well, we are here seeking some lost companions. We've come from just now from the town of Vallaki, after dealing with an infestation of burning wickermen and blighted twig-like creatures. Saving the town, that kind of thing. But yes, we seek our companions who appear to have gone missing. One of them looks like this, and he'll bring out the doll. Suspiciously similar to this, in fact. I don't suppose you happen to have laid eyes on her, or her brother.
Or possibly the maker of the doll?
Big chap, really ugly arm.
He'll smile. And he'll say, "You may have the brother. We do not need him."
We?
He'll nod and say, "Yes." And he'll snap his finger. And a few more dusk elves will pop out of the bushes, almost like they were just fucking invisible. And they will drag Ismark to you. He is looking rough. Definitely a couple broken bones, and his face is swollen up, and he'll just drop right in front of you guys and be like, "Take him. He's useless anyways."
He appears to be slightly worse for wear. Was that your doing?
He smiles and says, "Would you like to find out?"
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Oh.
Things are getting a little out of hand. Let's get a full understanding of each other's motive before we decide to get hate, please.
He is gonna look at you, and he's gonna smile, and he'll be like, "Actually, why don't we make a trade? We'll keep this one. You can take the brother." Obviously, pointing to keeping Mellie.
Seems like a bit of a bum deal, considering you're about to give this one to us for nothing.
Smiles and says, "I was. Then I didn't realize that you had one of such value with you."
Oh, this one? Oh, she's always getting into trouble.
Excuse you, I am perfectly behaved.
I mean,
Could use her, though.
what exactly is it that you need her for? I'm less inclined to part with companions, considering what you apparently seem to do with, and he'll kind of look down at Ismark, seeing as what you apparently seem to do to those who take into your care.
Elara's not going to be saying anything, but if this elf goes to make a move towards Mellie, she is going to shoot an arrow at his throat.
God.
Okay. All right. All right. So he's gonna smile and point down to Ismark, who she's alive for the record. But yeah, he'll be like, "That one's blood is of no value." Point to Mellie and be like, "Hers though. Hers is special."
Oh. Do you need much of her blood?
Enough to fill a wine bottle. Not all at once, but
If blood is all you need, we can come to an arrangement. But I would like to discuss it with full honesty and the potential of Miss Arena being returned.
You can see his face kind of drop when you talk about Arena, and he'll be like, "She may not be returned. She was our
Can we at
hostage."
least-
Oh.
Hostage.
What?
Okay. So, can we at least have an open conversation about why? What worth is she to you?
He will look you up and down. Oh, go ahead and give me that persuasion check.
You know I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
You can have the old bardic inspiration as well.
Okay. Let's
That's a
see.
6.
8d8 now.
8. Oh, yeah.
8. Oof. Delicious. So
Good
21. Yeah, we'll do it anyway. 2.
He will. He'll hold his hand up over his head and then basically drop it down slowly. And you can almost feel like the tension in the air sort of drop. And he will look at you and he'll point back towards his camp and he'll say, "Come, the mist have ears. We don't want certain individuals listening in. Join us at our camp. All of you, of course."
Thank you. See, I knew we could get thing here.
Valmir's just gonna very quickly message Mellie. Be like, "You did get rid of your shadowy companion, didn't you?"
Yep.
As you are being led deeper into the camp, the elf will introduce himself as Casimir.
Mellie will carry Isaac, or Ismark, by the way.
Okay. Speaking of Isaac, when you get to the fire, Isaac will be there. And around the camp, you will see probably about a dozen dusk elves, certainly more in the trees. There's also a really large, I don't even remember, like a really big tent. I'm not exactly sure what the hell you would call it, but very clearly like the command tent type of place. Mm-hmm. But as I said, all the elves have their ears basically snipped off the tips. And Casimir will point basically some logs and be like, "Please, take a seat. Let us chat." And as you guys are all sitting down, I'm going to go ahead and say, give me another perception check real quick like.
No, ignore the +5. That's for the other thing only.
All right. Talon, Elara, as you guys are sitting down in that tent, you can just barely see Arena. She is not hurt at all, but she is bound, so she can't escape basically. But getting to her basically be going through all of these elves and Isaac and all that. So you guys see her is what I'm saying. So
I whispered to everybody, "Hey, Irina's in the back over there."
And as he points it out, you guys you look and see her, and Casimir will nod and be like, "We have no intention of harming her, just as we had no intention of harming Mellie. Well, she doesn't know your name. Just as we had no intention of harming you, minus taking some of your blood."
That still is bodily harm.
He shrugs and he says, "I suppose. But it would be for a great cause."
Which I'm happy to discuss, but...
he will sit as you guys sit, and he'll be like, "Is it safe to assume you are not from Barovia? Any of you?"
Yep.
I'll look over at Arena and then I'll be looking back at did the points give me away? And he'll point to his ears.
Oh.
He will smile. The rest of the that is almost just like you can almost feel the temperature drop just like as that happens.
I would like to smack Valmir in the back of the head?
You're about to shoot him in the throat!
That's fair.
Yeah, I was gonna shoot him in the throat if he grabbed Mellie, but you're being a dick.
Yep.
So she's gonna, like, slap the back of his head like, fucking idiot.
He'll put a hand up and be like, that's fine, there's no need. You're outsiders, we don't expect you to have the same manners as others. Although he'll point to Mellie and now you, Elara, like, you two seem to have good manners. But the ears, you are curious.
I'm curious how one can talk about manners when you are discussing a held captive, who I'm assuming is here against her will. And those who have also done such harm to this man, yet you say he is innocent of whatever task you need his sister for. The subject of manners might be just something that you seem to lack. Although you have invited us to this fire, so there's room there.
I have indeed. And our arrows haven't pierced you yet either, so there are manners here, even if you don't understand them.
Well, I'm going to message Arena very quickly. Are you harmed? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Could you just message the cantrip, like 10 words, basically?
25, I think, maybe?
Sending is 25. Message doesn't specifically say, it just says a. Yeah.
You gonna point your finger? Okay, now I know poison. Arena.
I mean, I was indicating at her anyway. You know.
Yeah. Can she respond? Is my real question. Okay. She'd basically be, I'm okay. Help my brother. But Casimir will be like, well, let us start then. You notice that we don't have any tips on our ears anymore. Have you noticed anything else? As he basically holds his hands out and kind of spreads them around the entire area, and you can see there's probably about 50 dusk elves total. Not that many tents, mind you, but just a ton of them. And shoot, I don't know. Give me.
I know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to use your perception checks from last time. It's obvious as they all come out. There are no females amongst these elves. They're all male. And yeah, he'll just point as they all start. It becomes more and more obvious as more of these elves show up. And he smiles a bit and he says, Lord Strahd has a reckoning coming. We need Arena. She is the key. Your friend here, and he'll point to Mellie, can buy us time.
You're still kind of not explaining how, though. It's the direct involvement that seems to be where we're having a miscommunication.
And given that you are an army of men, is this a long-term plan?
He nods and he says, only as long as it takes. Can't say if that'll be long-term or short-term.
And given your predicament...
No.
You would...
We have no interest in making half-elves.
We
need it for something else.
I was going to say,
yeah.
half jab.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, yeah, they are. Yeah, we have no intention of making half elves.
Just in his own head, he's going to be like, yeah, at least I still have my points.
Hey.
We need her for something else.
Brain's going to the wrong places. I'm sorry. Just because they're all dudes, okay? Like,
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
That
brain
was
fine.
where
went,
the
"Oh,
half
no."
problem came in.
He's
We got there.
explaining.
Have you all haven't met Lord Strahd yet, have you? That would make sense.
No, but tomorrow, I think.
He'll stop and look at you. And he'll say, "Tomorrow you're meeting Lord Strahd."
I think it was tomorrow.
Yes, we've received an invitation. Personally written by, I believe, Lord Strahd, or one of his subordinates. Sealed with a wax stamp, no less.
He'll smile and say, "I don't suppose you still have that invitation?"
I think we should listen to what your situation is before we start freely sharing things.
Too late.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He'll shrug and be like, "Well, I'll make the story as simple as possible. We assisted the Barovians and the Druids in an assault on Ravenloft in an attempt to break free of this land. We've been stuck here for, well, the humans don't live as long as we do, so they don't really have to worry about it, but some of us have been here for 500 years or longer. We're ready to go home. We attacked the castle Ravenloft of Lord Strahd, and we were told that a great wizard would join the battle that never showed up, as well as some other allies that never showed up, and we lost. So we retreated back home, and Lord Strahd did a personal visit in which he slew all of our women so that we may no longer breed. And then he removed all of our earlobes, well, him and that traitorous, backstabbing slab of a creature, Radin.
He
So
was
now we
one of
want a
you.
little vengeance. He was one of us. Now he claims to be brother of that monster, that devil. But if you're going to be going to his place for dinner, I'm sure we could make some sort of deal. We know
Where's home?
Ravenloft fairly well. If you could perhaps open the servants' quarters back door so that we could slip in. Well, we could take our vengeance on Strahd, finish this, and we could all be home within a fortnight. How long is a fortnight?
Long.
20 days?
Within a few days. I don't know. Yeah, within a 10-day. I don't know. Whatever is fastish.
It still does not explain why you have need of arena.
Fortnite is 2 weeks or 14 days, yeah.
Good lord. Okay. That
Yeah.
explain why the seasons. Yeah, okay. And he'll be like, "Oh yes, I understand." Well. And he'll point down to Ismark and be like, "I'll assume that one didn't tell you anything, but Lady Arena here is royalty. She is to be wed to Lord Strahd within a few days, to my knowledge, but well, let's just say that can't happen, and he can't do anything to us as long as we have her here."
She's a shield.
She is. So you understand why we can't have her leaving now. But as I said, open up a back door for us. It don't matter. She may go. We do not care. We just need an opening. We need a way to get at him.
Hmm.
If she is here, as you say, as, for better words, a guest, then I'm sure that given the explanation, unless she is for this marriage, being here under your protection would be a welcome thing. And he'll look over at Irina, like, do you wish to be married to Strahd? Is this your choice?
And she will basically shake her head and say, "No, we're going to Krezk to stay safe."
Then, with her in your care, could you not at least give her the grace of getting her where she needs to go?
He'll look at you, and you messaged her, right? It was in the head, asking her if she wanted to get married.
No, that bit was out loud.
Oh, okay, yeah, and he'll be like, "We can't risk going by Vallaki. They're allied with Strahd."
I don't believe that's correct.
Isaac's gonna step up and be like, "The Baron is friends with Strahd."
And I struggle to understand. The town defends against Strahd's creatures. The town defends against Strahd's minions, and Strahd actively seeks ways to infiltrate this town by means of subverting the religious protections the town has in place. It does not sound like the behavior of an ally to me.
He doesn't have to subvert them.
Well, no,
He was able to walk into the church last night.
Okay. But then the wolves attacking and the vampires placed within the town. Again, these actions are not that of an ally.
Casimir will smile and be like, "You have to tolerate what he does, or he'll take the town over." He just shrugs. "I don't know about those vampires. I'm not entirely sure what those were about. Isaac tells me that you burned them out, which..."
He burned them out.
Okay, yes, that makes much more sense. But I'm telling you that Baron is allied with Lord Strahd. Do not trust him. Also, the Lord Strahd has ways of making you do things even when you don't want to.
If you cannot risk going within sight of the town, what if we were able to guide you through the woods to the other side? The west gate.
He will sit back, cross his arms. We'd prefer to strike Strahd at his heart, but he looks back towards Irina, and he says, "But the people of Krezk are sturdy as well."
It would give you a chance to gather more allies.
It's also close to the druids. You can get all of us through the woods. He basically points it all. In all, he'll say there's about 60 total people, including Arena, Strahd, or not Strahd. Arena,
Jesus.
Ismark, and you all.
This one, and he'll point to Elara, she is able to navigate swiftly through wooded environments. She is a great tracker and explorer of such environments. Forgive me, but I understand your reason for doing these things. But this man, and he'll point to Isek, he seems to have something of an unhealthy obsession with Irina. I do not feel comfortable with the two of those traveling together. I'm also not entirely sure what his involvement is with your plan, other than the kidnapping and, I'm assuming, beatings were at his hand.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why he brought the brother, but he did. I hired him to capture the sister, and he did.
I see. And you are aware that he is obsessed with her?
He shrugs and he says, made sure he got the job done. He's a capable warrior. I'm not going to throw him to the side.
I meant simply maybe he could return back to his home and his doll collection. And we could escort you to Krezk.
Well, to the gate.
Oh.
We have to stay nearby.
True.
Give me a persuasion check there, Valmir.
Yeah, Valmir.
Oh no.
Come on, buddy. You
Your
can do it.
turn.
Come on, buddy. Do me proud.
Hang on. Persuasion. Well,
Buddy.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Well, you got a plus 10 and you get an
I
11.
know! God damn.
Mm.
Hey!
Oh, thank God. Because I know my emissary of peace has run out by now. That shit only lasts 10 minutes, bro.
He'll nod and be like, Isaac, you should return home. It'll make it easier to distract the village as we pass by. Give it a couple of days and you can join us in Krezk. You can see Isaac basically kind of like moody teenager, but he will eventually agree. And he will walk by and he's going to give you the evil eye there, Valmir, as he walks by, walking back towards Vallaki.
Run along to Daddy.
You
As
gonna
he
say
goes
that?
by, Mellie's just gonna pull the doll and go, thank
Yep.
you, by the way.
And he will look at you, Mellie, and he's gonna get kind of almost uncomfortably close and be like,
Oh.
Lord Strahd will want
What?
to taste you.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, I missed that. Sammy was saying her computer's just hard froze. What did he say?
No. He's gonna say he said Lord Strahd's gonna want to taste you to
Like, uncomfortably close.
very close to Mellie.
And Mellie just error 404 is like a 90s Dell. What?
And he's gonna keep walking. Casimir will smile and be like, he sees things in his dreams.
My problem is I can take that 14 different ways, and none of them are necessarily great.
He's gonna point at you, Mellie, and be like, he saw you. Which means Lord Strahd saw you at one point.
Oh, I wonder if that was my shadow friend.
You guys seem
You
raising
just say that
eyebrows,
out
but-
like
Yeah.
it's okay. I've no longer traveling with. That situation has been resolved.
Oh, we
She
would
did
have.
say was.
Yeah. We would have picked up on that most certainly. And he'll basically be like, "Well, there. Now Isaac's gone. Are you satisfied?" And he'll look to you, Valmir.
Partially. If we are to be traveling companions, and your intention is to keep Irina safe,
It is.
then there is no need for her to be bound nor gagged.
Well, she did answer you when you asked if she wanted to.
Yeah.
She's bound. Yeah, she's not gagged. She
Oh,
can
sorry,
talk.
yep.
She's not. Yeah, she's not. She's just got her basically. Just think of like a leash. She can't leave the like 10-foot radius type of deal, basically. And she basically will say, "I won't run. I just want to get to Krezk. Father there can protect us." And he will nod and pull a dagger out, and one of the other elves will go and cut it. And she's basically just going to run to her brother, and be like, "Oh, Isaac, or fucking goddamn eye names."
I know.
Ismark. Yeah, Ismark. She's almost like, like, why'd you do that type of thing.
Oh, yep. Mellie
And,
looks down. Just may I?
And Irina will nod and be like, "Oh yeah, please."
Yeah, she'll lean down, open palm on both sides of his chest, and drop all 25 Leon on him.
Think of it like as a fucking like defibrillator, basically. He was alive, but he was like in bad shape. He'd be like, and just everything will be healed up, all the bones and everything. He'll be a little exhausted still, but
Nice, pretty golden glow around the hands.
Yeah. So when
clear.
Yep. You can give me a perception check while you're doing that, Mellie, but everyone else can see like all the elves' eyes go kind of wide when they see that Healy hand stuff go off, or the lay on hands. Yeah, you don't notice it. You're too focused healing your patient, but Ismark's eyes are gonna basically like flutter open and be like, "Where are we?" Kind of look around.
Hey, okay, so first off, don't freak out. You're good. We've been talking to them. Things seem mostly copacetic. And we think that we might be able to get them to help you guys get to safely.
He's gonna kind of rub his head, talking to who, and he's gonna kind of see the dusk elves and be like, gonna lean his head back when he does, like, "Why are we at the elves?"
A lot of things happen. Probably better for Irina to explain it to you later. I just wanted to make sure you were good.
He'll nod and be like, "Yeah, okay."
And she'll just like pat his head and then stand up and look up and be like, "What?" Just looking around.
And Casimir will smile and be like, I think I know why Isaac saw you. How much do you guys know about Lord Strahd?"
Very little, other than he is a what did they say? He is the kind of leader that does not do well with peacetime. He is a
tyrant.
A warrior.
Tyrant is the correct word, yes.
Did they say
warrior's generous?
I recall them saying that he was a leader in times of war, not so much in peace.
Yeah, it was me putting words together from what we've heard, and explanations of his decision.
Okay. But other than that, very little.
Well, in his post-battle lull, he likes to indulge in, well, as a elf, human, dwarf, no, many of us would indulge in alcohol. He indulges in blood. A connoisseur of sorts. He's going to point to Mellie and be like, your blood is rare. That's why he wants to see you.
Oh.
As I said, could buy us time.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess none of my siblings got it. Huh.
Just be careful. He's a very polite man, but I'm telling you, there are things that he can do. You don't expect. Suddenly,
He is.
you are out of control of yourself, is the best way to put it. Well, you think we all sat around and just let him trip our ears off? That's not how that worked. I'll say that much. Like,
No, okay. I got you. I understand.
he's powerful. A warrior is the correct term, as is a tyrant. But he can also be very charming. Just don't let your guard down. And enjoy as much food as he has to offer, since he does not actually consume the food anymore, but he's a vampire, you know that, right?
I think
we
we've
do.
heard that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure at this point.
Yes,
Because of the
remember
thralls.
Back in, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
we knew that one.
Above all else, just do not disappoint him. I don't know why he brought you here.
Right.
Oh, well, I know why he brought you here. I point to you, Mellie. The rest of you, I am not sure.
Oh, he's interested in my loot skills.
You play. Well, as I said, do not disappoint.
Oh.
Oh.
We encountered the Brahadin fellow, and I believe that is why my skills have been requested.
But regardless, and she's looking over at Irina. Just, you're okay with this?
She nods and she says, I want nothing to do with Lord Strahd. He's... What they say is not wrong. He believes I am to be his wife. I do not agree. So I am trying to get to Krezk. And
as long
if we
as they
have...
deliver that deal, you're okay going with them?
If we have all these elves that do not like Strahd watching over us, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
My ultimate goal, our ultimate goal, you can see Ismark's still a little confused,
Yeah.
is if we can get to Krezk, we'll be okay. That's what we think.
Okay. And just looks back at Valmir and just shrugs like they're okay with it.
Well, I believe we have achieved our goals. Isek is returning to the town, and we have located our lost friends.
And help them on their way. Right. So we get you guys through the woods and then that's it, right?
He nods. He says, once we're past the town, we can take care of the rest.
Okay. Oh, nope, never mind. Put two and two together. You don't technically need that if I'm going, I guess.
Need what?
Blood. You don't need a bottle of blood from her if we're going directly to, well, bringing the source to him.
That will be distraction enough.
Sticky. That feels so gross to hear.
You are a walking vintage. Congratulations.
That just feels wrong.
I do not envy you, but you are doing us all a service. So know that we are very appreciative.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess just let us know when you guys are ready.
Give us an hour, we'll be ready to go.
Awesome.
And basically the rest of the elves that were sort of watching on the outskirts will join up. Roughly about 60 total, plus you guys. And they'll gather up their tents and everything. Take about an hour. You guys can relax, chill. Ismark's confusion will slowly dissipate, and basically he'll say, "Oh, no, the elves didn't do anything. That was all Isaac. He just rushed into the room before I could do anything, beat the shit out of me, basically," is how I'll explain it. Yeah.
Okay, well that helps.
I have no problem with the elves. They used to trade with Barovia, or the village of Barovia when they traded, so.
Oh,
but
well, good. Okay, you guys are in good hands then.
Yep. Basically, an hour will pass, and they will gather up their stuff, and y'all can start leading them through the woods. I know Sammy's PC takes forever to get going, and she's the woodsman or woods person, but with all of her stuff, basically, if you guys are cool with it taking the rest of your fucking day, you can do so. They'll be able to get past Vallaki, and you guys can go rest for the evening, do whatever you want for the evening, so that we can move
I think
right in.
finding the two of them was the only thing anyway.
Yeah, well, the three of them. Like,
Yeah, well,
but
one doesn't.
Isek's a twat.
Yeah.
He's back in town now.
Yeah. Your possessions are obviously still back at the inn. Would you like us to bring them with us if we are heading west after we are finished in Vallaki?
He,
This will be to
His
Ismark
sword and shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ismark and Arena will, Arena actually still has a rapier on her, oddly enough. But Ismark will shrug and he'll be like, if you find your way out there, I mean, I would not be opposed, but...
Well, I believe your rooms are permanent at the inn, so it will be there for if you ever return. I just assumed you would want them brought to you.
Well, the sword is silvered. If it basically look to you, Mellie, and be like, if you are interested in using it, I don't know if I'll be using it much more, so you're welcome to it. It's basically a silver longsword.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
The shield is nothing special, but if the innkeepers wish to hang it up or something, or one of you wishes to use it, you may do so. I know the blacksmith in Krezk. I'll have him make me something new when I get there.
Well, that works out well.
He nods. But basically, this is where they will say goodbye for now. Ismark will look at me like, I don't know if you all are planning to go to Krezk eventually, but we'll be there if you are, so.
It's on my list.
Of course.
He just says, of course.
Yep. I wish you luck in the dinner. I've only been to the castle a handful of times. I'm telling you that man, that creature, is very civil until it's not. And if it's not civil, run. That's run. Stay safe, my friends.
And you.
He'll nod and Arena will say, thank you for your assistance.
Happy to help. Anybody else need to pick me up before you go?
Just as a thought before we depart, your rules here regarding marriage are the same as everywhere else, assuming you cannot be married twice.
He smiles and he said, Lord Strahd has 3 wives.
Oh, well, never mind.
Irina was to be his 4th. So.
Oh. Oh.
Yes. Yes. So the rules perhaps are not the same from where you come from. Though I imagine where you come from, if there was a king, he could take as many wives as he wished.
Does that rule apply to, common folk?
He shakes his head and he says, "Good luck finding a woman who's going to be okay with 2 wives."
Okay, good to know. Safe travels. We shall see you again.
He will walk away, but Irina will hold out a pendant. And she'll be like, this belonged to our father. He gave it to us before he went to the assault on Ravenloft. It's said to give you a little bit of minor protection, so maybe one of you guys could use it. And she'll just basically hold out a charm that, out of character, is basically a charm of protection, +1 AC, +1 to saving throws. It'll be the only one you get the entire fucking campaign, so...
I mean, I'm only
She's gonna hand it to you,
so it's
Super
like... Yeah. I'll take it for now, but...
Yeah. You can... Yeah,
like...
whatever.
Out of character, my AC's gonna be garbage regardless, so...
Here's the thing. You either have really good AC or the really bad AC in this group, it feels like.
Yeah, it's like my AC's 13, so bumping that up to 14, it's like, yay, I'm just as easy to hit as I was before, pretty much. Whereas, when you get to the higher numbers, like, that can legit make a difference. Although saying that, in any game that I've had, like, Lime in a game with high AC on his characters, I've still managed to hit him anyway, so I don't know. It's just one of them. But
I had like 20 AC in Lime's game, and he hit me like
just keeps
60
going.
times.
It's always a way.
Yeah.
But it is one of those. Talon's already has 20 AC because of his fucking dex.
Jesus. It'll put me 17 to 18.
What did I miss? I'm sorry.
Got a necklace +1.
Yeah, basically, the elves agreed, like, okay, we will take Ismark and Irina to Krezk as long as you get us past Vallaki, which we used your woodland ability to basically escort everyone through. So they got through without any trouble, and then they gave you this +1. Well, it's a talisman, but it's +1 to AC and saving throws. Ring of protection. Just think of it as an amulet. Also, Isek got sent back home. They said, fuck that, he can't be there. So he's in Vallaki.
Okay. And is that one person's got that, or?
Yes, it's just this is the only one you're gonna get through the campaign. So,
What's your AC at the moment?
17.
Okay.
Oh wow!
So I think it would make more sense to go on either you or Mellie.
Probably Mellie, because I've already got a necklace.
The frontliner.
The chew toy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus. And soon to be juice box.
If you die, I will take it.
Good. Make sure it's well used in my absence,
Mhm.
because.
Yeah, AC doesn't
Holy-
matter when you're willingly bitten. You know. It's
Yeah,
just like...
that's the thing. Oh, holy juice box.
All right.
Yeah,
The
I'll hand
ring
it
of
over to Mellie. Yeah.
Amulet of protection, whatever you want to call
Yeah,
it.
I already got it
will be
moved on.
Gifted to you. You'll have additional AC. You guys return to Vallaki and, rest for the evening for the most part. We will wrap it up right there and return next time. Elara will get your dress, and then we will head to Ravenloft to dine with Lord Strahd.
It's about fucking
You mean
time.
die with Lord Strahd,
To
right?
die. Yeah.
It's about fucking time, boys.
No, I waited so long. I was like, I should do it by session 5, and I was like, let's wait a little bit, just a little bit longer.
Awesome though. Okay. Okay, so that would be it for today's session. Thank you guys for being here, running the game, playing in it, etc. Also, thank you guys for hanging out in chat It's always very much appreciated. If you've yet to do so, please hit the like button as well as the subscribe button if you have yet to do that too. If you wish to support us further, then please consider checking out our Patreon, where you can get a bunch of supplemental material for your own tabletop role-playing games, and obviously help support us as well. We will be back. I know Lime's back home, but I don't think we're going to have game this week, I'm going to say, or at least a Tuesday game. So the next game we'll have is Friday, where we can continue our excuse me, our hardcore Out of the Abyss campaign, episode 2 or session 2. So yeah, we'll see you there. Until then, please do take it easy, and as always, if it's easy, take it twice. Cheers, guys. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Later.